What's going on YouTube? Today we are on the 7 Deadly Sins Retribution. It's a new game that just released and I really recommend it. I'll put a link in the description to the game. If you like grindy games and you're kind of bored of what's on Roblox currently and you want something that will last a while, I fully recommend this game and please check it out. So in today's video I'm going to be showing a quick guide on what quests to start off with, and after that what you'll be expecting when you play the game, and just a couple tips, and hopefully if this guide does help you guys, please like and subscribe. And if you hear any static, me stuttering, it is 6 AM right now as I'm recording this video, and the static is due to my microphone. I actually recorded another full video of this. It was 30 minutes long and my microphone was just way too quiet, so I had to change software. So if you hear static, I do apologize. I might put music in the video, I'm not sure, but if I do, please don't complain too much. There's not really much I could do about it, but yeah, let's get on with the video. So let's get on to the first quest. This first quest is a cat quest. Pretty much what you'll be doing is you're gonna go find a cat. You can find this quest around about like the center of town. The best way to find this place is if you're on the edge and you see these two NPCs, this one, this guy, and this girl. You just come over here to this little hut here. You can usually sometimes there's like weak holy night star you might be able to see, but I just come into the building. Obviously oh my bad, obviously I've already done the quest, so just talk to her and she'll give you the quest. After you've done that, just come straight outside, and the tree straight ahead, you'll see that little brown thing. It is a cat. Well, sorry, not brown, I'm not sure what color that is because I'm dumb, but press F to interact and you should get the rewards for the quest. So this next quest is similar to the cat quest, only this time you'll be retrieving a toy. You can find this quest inside this building. It is actually close to the cat quest. The cat quest is straight over there. Just come over here, and then the best way to find this is just to come to the center. When you come to the center, this orange roofed house with like this little blue circle, just press F to interact. You see this NPC right here, F to interact. Obviously I've already done it, but come outside again. And then just straight behind the building, like where you got the quest, there'll be this tallish building. It's to the right of the Earth Bandits, and what you gotta do is you gotta come over here, and then behind this bush there's this red thing. I think it's a ball. Yeah, it's a red ball. Press F to interact like the cat quest, and that should be you. You should get the rewards for the quest. So this next quest is similar to the toy quest, and technically similar, I guess. It involves you running to a certain place. So what you got? It's right there, it's right here, right next to the toy quest. So once you've done the toy quest, just come straight over here to this tall building. It's about 4 or 5 buildings away from the toy quest. So just come inside. I've done it. It's it should say something about fish and a lake. After that, you should get the quest, and you just gotta come over in this direction to finish the quest. So once you get around this area, you should finish the quest. If you don't, just walk around, try jumping, dashing around the place. If you still don't get the quest completed, I'd recommend either just saving the quest for a later time or just changing servers. So this next quest is at the boar hat. Because I have high graphics on right now. I know that there's some people that have low graphics, so you may not be able to see it that well, but if you just reset multiple times, you should spawn here. So just keep resetting, and once you come to this building, just come inside, and then you'll get this quest from this guy. He I already did it, but pretty much what he's asking you is to go over to this other side of the village, that one where you get the cat quest and the toy quest. Just go back over there and just stand there. I'm gonna reset there right now because it's probably easier to just do that. So I'm just gonna reset, and hopefully I spawned over there. As you see there now, I spawned at the boar hat. The two locations I know of, it's the boar hat and somewhere in the town. I keep getting the boar hat. Oh, and sometimes you may encounter a glitch where you spawn in the last location you die. But after you got that quest, and you reset a bunch of times till you got here, just come straight over here to where this giant sword is. I'll show you in a second. Just come over to this giant sword, and right in the center, it should give you the reward. Like I said, it's similar to the lake quest. As I said, If it doesn't work, just either change servers or try it at a later time. But hopefully for your sake it does. Good luck. So after you've done all those slightly boring quests where you just run around the map, come over to this girl. This girl will give you a quest, as you can see here. It's to defeat fire bandits that are burning down the forest. You have to kill 10 of them, gives 150 gold and 80 experience. After you accepted the quest, just go straight ahead. It's in the same direction as the boar hat, as you can see. If you have still have trouble finding the boar hat, just know that they're right next to the bandits. So once you're at the bandits, all you have to do is just quickly kill 10 of them. Obviously because of my level and my equipment, I two-shot them, and obviously my stats, but I just quickly kill these and you should get the rewards for the quest. As you can see here, I completed the quest and it just came up with a notification. So after you did that quest, and if you're around level, I'd say about 5-6ish, I would recommend staying here for a bit until you're about level 8. After you're level 8, I would recommend leaving the fire bandits and coming straight over here to this other town. This other town is like right behind the fire bandits. It should be pretty hard to miss, but after that I would recommend coming over to, I think it's this building. No, which building was it? Was this one? I think it is. Yes, you come to this girl, and it's one of those walk around the map quests. You talk to her and she asks you to find a royal cap. The royal cap will be somewhere over here in this direction. If I just quickly come over here, and this is the royal cap right here. It's similar to the other quest at the start. I probably should have included this with the quest at the start, but at the time I'm recording this, I sort of forgot. It's sort of hard to remember all this information on a game that I just started playing. So after you got that cap, just come straight back to the town, and if you go over to that small building over here that I mentioned earlier, I just gotta quickly spam dash over here. You gotta talk to this guy, and it's a once a day quest. So after you complete it once, a day, you have to wait another full 24 hours to get the quest again. But after you do that, after you talk to him or her, I'm not entirely sure. As you can see here, this is a mini boss notification. I'll talk about that later. But after you get that quest, just come straight over to these guys. These are lightning bandits. Pretty much it should tell you to kill like 10 or 15 of these. Obviously I can't get the quest, but after you do that, come straight over here, and sometimes it's a rare drop, but sometimes a sword drops from these bandits, and it's a good starting sword. I mean it's pretty common. As you can see how many swords I have of it. This is the Hope's Bronze Sword. It's a basic sword, and you should probably get it. A lot of NPCs drop it, as you can see by the amount in my inventory. But yeah, if you get the chance to get it, just don't buy it, just try and find it, because it's very common. So after you've done all that and you're about level, hopefully you're about level 9 to 12ish, I guess, come straight to this NPC. It gives you a quest to kill the Earth Bandits. You have to kill 12 of them, and it's right behind the quest giver up here. If you want an exact location, it's to the left of the tall building where you got the toy. What I usually do is I jump on the tree, I wait a second, I jump, and then I dash just to get up faster. Obviously, because I'm a high level and I have pretty good gear, I'd say. These are pretty easy for me to do, but once you're a low level, it won't be as easy as it looks right now. The reason for that is this is one of the highest EXP kind of quests you can get right now. I think the highest one is actually Kill Thunder, but I think that's either a daily quest or a one-time quest. But for a full-on grinding kind of quest, this is the one to go. And as you can see, I actually leveled up and completed the quest there. It's a bit hard to see the level notification, but it's there. And pretty much this is what you'll be grinding until you're about level 50. It sounds boring, but you know, if you have Robux, you get the 2 times EXP. If you ask me, it's 100% worth it. It made the game go just fly by. But you know, you don't have to if you're, you know, one of the people that, you know, don't really get Robux and shit and stuff like that. Pardon my language, but you know, if you're one of the people that don't buy Robux, just you don't have to get it. Anything you can obtain with Robux in this game, you can usually obtain with own skill, except for the second, you know, Magic Game Pass. But that's one of the only things I guess you can, you know, not obtain. Anything like level or stat wise you can obtain for just for grinding. It will take you slightly longer, but you know, you'll still get to the same end game as everyone that buys the 2 times EXP. But after your level, you know, you get to level 50. You know, I'm level 60 right now. The level cap is level 65, but once you get to level 50, I will show you where you can farm for silver. I mean for gold. Before I show you how to get gold when you're level 50, let me show you where you can spend it. So this little tiny shack here that's right in the center of town, it's right in front of the Earth Giver quest. If you go in here, and it's actually a shop. So once you talk to the NPC, you know, it sells potions, it sells weapons, it sells armor, and it sells misc. Miscellaneous tab is actually empty right now, but you know, armor, I actually didn't buy this armor. I got it from a drop. I think is it the best armor in the shop? It's not the best in the game, I know that, but it is the best in the shop. Same as the weapon, I believe. That gives 25. That gives 20. Oh, actually the Raijin is actually the best weapon. But yeah, once you get enough silver, I recommend buying the Holy Daggers for 12k. It's really good, and you know, especially when you're at low level, and I fully recommend it when you get enough gold. So once you're level 50 and you know you're done, you're getting kind of bored of the Earth, you know, bandit grinding, just come over here. It is right next to the ice bandits. If you look far ahead there, you can see the boar hat. If you still can't find it, just look for these dead trees. They're right next to the, I guess right next to the boar hat is the only good place I could say. If you look over there, that's where the weak holy knights are. If you've farmed them a bit, just come over here to the dead forest and you see this purple thing. Press F to interact and it will teleport you to another place, which is basically a dungeon. So once I click here, it will teleport me straight to the dungeon. After you click easy, it should teleport you to the place. If it doesn't, just give it a bit. If it really doesn't, like after a long time, I'd recommend just changing servers. But once you're in here, you click to begin dungeon. So just click, and it shows you this little cutscene of Glogius and these weak holy knights. I'm just gonna skip it, but it tells you this text, and I'm gonna show you what you need to do for the first part of the dungeon. So after that cutscene, you're gonna come to this open area, and there's gonna be these weak holy knights. Pretty much in order to, as you can see at the top right there, in the first part of the dungeon, you're going to have to just kill these weak holy knights, and pretty much I'll show you what happens after. You know, it looked pretty easy for me, but that's because I have, you know, a high level, good gear, and a demon mark that I used. I'm not sure if you saw at the start, but I used a demon mark that the demon race can get. If you're low level, or by low level, I mean when you just turn 50 and you don't really feel like you have a good magic or good race, I'd recommend pairing up with like a friend or something by creating a party and just typing in their name. For example, a close friend of mine would be, you know, and then just press invite, and you know, before you enter the dungeon, make sure that everyone's in a party, and then you just enter the dungeon with them, and it should teleport your entire party. Anyway, this is Glogius. He's the first boss that you fight in the dungeon. So let's just quickly fight him and then get on to the next part. After you combo him once, he goes invisible. I recommend just like spam clicking in the direction that he was last before he went invisible. It's actually pretty easy to do, but after you defeat him, just come over to the door, press F to interact, and you enter the dungeon. It says find the fox in. Pretty much what you do, Ban is in one of these cells and you have to find them. But almost all the time, every time I've come into the dungeon, he's always in the same cell. So just go once you enter the dungeon, just go straight ahead and he should be on one of the cells on the left. As you can see here by the blue circle, Ban is right here in this cage. Press F to interact, and he says, I don't know who you are, but if you want to help me get out, then go find Glogius and beat him up. So Glogius is the only boss you fight, but he has two forms. As you saw, I already defeated the first form, and this is the second. So once again, let's just quickly do this. This is a Blaze final form. It's like it's the final skill for Blaze, and it's pretty good. Like I said last time, just swipe in the same direction you saw, well, this last direction you saw him last. So, after you did that, just go back to the cell where you found Ban. And, you see this note on the floor, press F to interact. And, he says he got bored and pretty much he ditched you. After that, that's the dungeon completed. Just go straight back to the direction you came in and then just leave the dungeon. Once you exit the dungeon, you'll see this portal here. In order to get the rewards for completing this quest, all you have to do is touch the portal and it will give you the rewards. So like I said, just touch the portal, you completed the quest, press F to interact, and once you click yes, it will teleport you back to the main game. And that's pretty much most of the things I can show you in the video. Once one of them spawns, I will show you what the mini bosses that I was talking about. Mini bosses can sometimes drop rare items. As you can probably tell by my armor, I have Gilfunder's armor and Gilfunder's weapon that is dropped from Gilfunder. And I also have these demon blood that drop from red demons. Red demons spawn right next to the fire bandits, right in this open area. As you can see, the fire bandits there. The red demons usually spawn here. They've got a pretty simple attack pattern. Just swipe at them and then they'll make you jump backwards. Like they'll punch you backwards. After that, just dodge backwards. Because they do this fire breath move that just shreds your HP. It doesn't matter how much you have. It usually just shreds. So just swing. They punch you backwards and then you dodge backwards. And then once they're done the fire breath move, just go back in and start swinging again. As you can see, they can drop a sword and the red demon blood. Currently the red demon blood has no known use, but if you do find a use for it, just comment it in the comment section below and please let me know. Oh, and I should also mention, once you see the Gilfunder symbol appear, a bunch of weak holy knights will spawn here. You have to kill 15 of these weak holy knights and Gilfunder will spawn right over here. Like I said earlier, he drops the armor and the sword, and it's actually pretty good. So you just keep, if it doesn't drop, keep trying, and make sure to kill the weak holy knights so that he can spawn. Anyways, that's all I can show in this video. What's all there is to show in this video, should I say? If you like grindy games, like I said, check the game out in the description. If you liked the video and if it helped you in leveling up, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.